Welcome to Kingman Museum, a resource and destination for lifelong learning opportunities in natural history, the universe, world cultures, and STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. The museum is located at 175 Limit Street in scenic Lila Arboretum. The museum is accessible from Limit Street or from the Arboretum itself. Kingman Museum began life in 1871 as the Museum of Natural History for Battle Creek Public Schools. The museum's first director, Edward Morris Brigham Sr., worked at the museum as a high school student helping to arrange artifacts. After studying at the University of Michigan and joining several expeditions to the Amazon rainforest, Brigham became the museum's first director in 1906 and began planning an educational campus in Battle Creek. Brigham's expeditions to the Amazon, along with later journeys to Alaska and Hawaii, formed the core of the museum's collection. The museum's current building, built in 1934 and named for the late state senator Albert C. Kingman, was the only building of the campus completed due to the Great Depression. The rest of the campus eventually became Lila Arboretum. Open now through the end of May is the exhibit Great Minds, Memories. This exhibit focuses on the science of the brain and memories, including how memories are formed, stored, and recalled. Activities include arts and crafts, brain games ranging from simple brain teasers to games like Rubik's Cube and Milton Bradley's Simon, as well as educational videos. Brain games will be featured April 9th and 10th and May 14th and 15th, and Brain Science will be featured April 16th and 17th. The exhibit also features how memories are preserved through photography, including a collection of cameras showing advancements in the science of photography and plate glass negatives from the museum's collection. The public will be able to get up close and personal with photos and negatives from the museum's archives May 7th and 8th. Also on display are animals known for their brains, ranging from clever animals like the raccoon and crow to forgetful animals like squirrels that forget where they bury their nuts. It even includes animals like sea sponges, which function just fine despite having no brains at all. The exhibit also includes the independent video game Antechamber, where players attempt to escape a maze that challenges not only their minds, but also their perceptions and problem-solving skills. Antechamber was previously featured in the Art Center of Battle Creek's exhibit Art of the Video Game. There are no enemies, time limits, or game overs in this game, only puzzles to be solved. The player receives little morals after each puzzle, with both success and failure leading to not only learning experiences, but sometimes different paths to be taken. Great Minds Memories runs through the end of May. If you've never been to Kingman Museum, our three-floor building covers everything from biology to world cultures, geology to space travel, and animals living right here in Battle Creek to animals from across the world. The museum is open to the public Saturdays and Sundays, noon to 4 p.m. Admission is $7 for adults, $6 for active duty military, veterans, or seniors over 65, $5 for students, and children under 2 get in free. Family passes for families up to 6 people are $20. For spring break, the museum will be open from noon to 4 p.m. Tuesday, April 5th through Sunday, April 11th. Two of the museum's most prized items are these full skeletons of the saber-toothed cat Smilodon californicus and dire wolf Canis dirus, both from the La Brea tar pits outside Los Angeles. While the museum is closed to the public during the week, it is open by appointment for groups including families, school field trips, and tour groups. School groups can tour the museum and take part in classes selected from the museum's education catalog. Classes looking to spend more time outside can also receive a discount for taking a class at Lila Arboretum's Children's Garden on the same day they visit the museum. Visit www.kingmanmuseum.org for more information and our full education catalog. The museum is also available for birthday parties, weddings, private parties, and corporate retreats. Birthday parties can include everything from scavenger hunts to behind the scenes looks at the museum's collection rooms, where 90% of the museum's artifacts are stored. Scholarships are also available for students from a designated school to get in free on a designated day. If you're interested in museums, have service learning hours to knock out, or just want to get out and do something, volunteering opportunities are always available. Opportunities could include working admissions, serving as a greeter or docent, working in the museum's administrative offices, working with our collection of artifacts, doing maintenance inside and outside the building, and helping set up and take down exhibits. Internships are also available for students interested in museum-related careers. The museum switches out exhibits in its lower level exhibit space every 3 months. Only 10% of the museum's artifacts are on display at any one time. Some of the museum's most well-known and well-remembered artifacts include the polar bear and muskox that greet visitors at the front door, the moose family that occupied that spot before them, our massive Native American dugout canoe, which we plan to have on exhibit again soon, and our collection of preserved human fetuses, showing the entire cycle of fetal development, which is still on display in the museum's mezzanine. Previous exhibits at the museum have included chemistry, optical illusions, artifacts from around the world, and the wonders of space. Starting in June will be the museum's geology exhibit, entitled Fire and Ice. The museum's collection includes pieces from the Air Zoo in Portage, the Cleveland Museum of Natural History, the Tate Geological Museum at Casper College in Casper, Wyoming, and the Smithsonian itself. Artifacts in the collection come from many different places as well. The museum's South American Huatzin, known as the four-legged bird, came from the Amazon rainforest, while a selection of American mastodon bones on exhibit came from Fort Custer, right here in Battle Creek. To the delight of many kids and adults alike, dinosaurs play a big role at the museum. The museum holds its Dino Days exhibit every year. Kids and parents who missed this year's Dino Days will be pleased to know that many of those items are still on exhibit in the museum's lower level exhibit area. Items on display include full-body fossils of Archaeopteryx, skulls from Protoceratops, Camarasaurus, and an Ichthyosaur, a complete arm from an Allosaurus, and massive leg bones from a Megalosaur and Brontosaurus. The museum also has a sand dig pit for kids to play paleontologist, digging for fossils and toy dinosaurs. Some of the dinosaur artifacts on exhibit right now hadn't been on display at the museum since 1997. Some of the museum's dinosaur fossil collection will be on display at the annual show of the Kalamazoo Geological and Mineral Society, April 29th and 30th, at the Kalamazoo County Expo Center, located in the Kalamazoo County Fairgrounds. This year's theme is dinosaurs, so expect to see skulls from Deinonychus, Velociraptor, and more. For more information on the show, visit kalamazoorockclub.org. While the museum only has one designated rotating exhibit area, certain exhibits do get changed around from time to time. Be sure to drop by every now and then and see what's new. One exhibit visitors often hear long before they see is our water model, which demonstrates the cycle of precipitation and how people use wells to access the water in the ground beneath our feet. The water is dyed red to show what happens when water enters the soil, when wells pump water up, and when underground septic systems leak. A new addition to our lower level exhibit space is our Thinker's Wall by local artist Kimber Thompson, featuring great minds like Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison, Madame Curie, and Leonardo da Vinci. One of the museum's biggest draws is its Digistar 4 planetarium, used to show 20 different movies and for night sky star talks, featuring the seasonal constellations you can see from your backyard each month. Planetarium shows are included with general admission during public open hours, with shows starting at 12:15, 1:15, 2:15, and 3:15. Two different shows will be playing each month. And on your way out, be sure to check out the museum's gift shop, featuring apparel, toys, science experiments, fossils, rocks, shells, and more. New items come in all the time, and museum members receive a 10% discount off their purchases. For more information on Kingman Museum, call 269 965 5117 or visit kingmanmuseum.org.